This is semifinals match number 2 in the Sharks rotation showdown between Ronnie Alcano and Efren Reyes. All right, we are about to get underway. The 1999 world champion against the 2006 world champion. They were partners not too long ago in our doubles event. And now they're here going up against each other in the semifinals of the Sharks rotation showdown. Noel Zarate still alongside AJ Ong. And we are going to determine now who will be going up against Livan Corteza in the final later on.
Yun. Mamaya yan, no?
And
Diretso na kaagad yan.
Efren is just blended with the background with this orange shirt. So that is the legend right there. And AJ actually had the opportunity to hold the cue stick of the GOAT.
Oh,
yeah.
Very, very simple
But
cue.
did you get to ask what kind of cue it was? What brand? Or anything?
May kausap siya sa phone kanina, kaya hindi ko rin tanong sa kanya. Pero ano daw American, gawa daw sa Amerika, sabi ni Ronnie.
Yeah, according to Ronnie Alcano, it is an American-made cue stick. And our referee architect, Eric Salu, was saying, that's a Pampanga's best.
Well, that's possible. Pero, tanong natin mamaya para to make sure.
Right. So Efren is going to break here. Race to 6 semifinals. The winner goes up against Livan Corteza in the final. Break is brought to us by Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Ropa Commercial, and Hard Times Sports Bar. The 8 ball went down, so 8 points immediately for Efren, and he can see the 1 ball. Now going up against each other, these guys are very familiar. And I'm pretty sure they played against each other already before in the sport of in this variant of rotation.
Yeah. At ito, lusot itong uno. Nicely done.
And he's not going to be okay on the 2 ball, though.
But this is Efren Bata Reyes.
That's right. I mean, he can see part of this 2 ball right now. Can see more than half of it. Can't really pot it, but, we don't know. This is Efren, so... Looks like he's going to try to play this one safe. Knocks it against the 5, and he's going to sell it out now to Ronnie Alcano.
Marami pa namang problem balls like the 6 and the 10. And ano itong mga bolang?
That's 13 and 9, I think.
13 and 9?
Together, no, that's not the 9. That's not the 9 ball. That's the 13 and something. 13 and 15. So Ronnie able to get on the board now. He's going to play a 3-12 combination to take the lead. And holds for the 3 as well. Can draw it back now for another 4-9 combination. So who are you favoring in this matchup, guys? The Sharks fans.
Ayan, mga Sharkanatics. Sino among these 2 guys ang napupusuan yung manalo?
Yeah, Ronnie does not opt to play the combination on the 4 to the 9. Instead, rolls it down to try to get the 4 ball into the other corner pocket, but may have actually overdone the prep because he is now connected to the 13 ball. May have to change his philosophy on this shot. Ronnie is now on top 17 to 9 here in rack number 1. Tries to go for a bad shot on the other side. Nicely done.
Kanina sa practice, nakikita natin talagang pati banda, no? Pati
Yeah.
mga doblete.
He's very focused. Remember, he did participate in the Sharks Bank Showdown. Although he lost to Dennis Orculio 5-zip.
Yeah.
But his potting has been supreme. And apparently the 6 ball does pass the 10. So Ronnie Alcano now up to 21, going on 27. He's already eyeing the 7 ball.
Yan, so dito puro Efren talaga. Tapos iba naman, may Ronnie. Like si Onares, R-E-R-S, Oranes.
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie daw.
Now at 27, Ronnie Alcano. Or make that, is he at 32 already? Okay, 32. Going on 39. And the 9 ball is seen, so he's going on 40. I make that going on, my math is starting to escape me now. Going on 48. Now going on 58. 2 balls to go.
Stop ball na lang to or pahatak pa talaga. Oh. Very confident, ibig sabihin, no?
Yeah. And this will give Ronnie Alcano rack number 1.
And just like that, first blood goes to Ronnie Alcano. And of course, we would like to thank our sponsors, Bugsy Promotions, Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Billy's Resort in Oslab, Cebu, Aquavi, Mudcakes by V, V Lugaw, ang lugaw ng Cubao, kay Karex Kayanong ng Target On Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Bounce Apparel, Music Avenue, Vehement, All About the Process, Lulu's Apple Pie since 2000, Teatista and Llamadista Sports Bar in Quezon City, Outsville, Magic Chalk, JB Cases, Thoroughbred Layered Tips, Billiard Planet, Hard Times, and Ropa Commercial.
So we have a lot of people here actually watching us. How many people are watching us right now?
571.
Yeah.
And of course, we would like to thank Puyat Sports also.
Yes. Thank you very much, Mr. Puch Puyat and Puyat Sports, for continually supporting our events here at Bugsy Promotions and Sharks. So Ronnie Alcano will be up to break here in rack number 2. Gentleman from Calamba, Laguna, going up against the gentleman from Angeles City in Pampanga. This break is brought to us by Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Ropa Commercial, and Hard Times Sports Bar, now open. And Ronnie Alcano actually was mentioning to us earlier, AJ, that he actually went to Hard Times yesterday and tried some of the tables.
Yeah, yun na nga.
Dry break, though. Lots of issues on this table at the moment. Efren can see the 1. He's playing the next shot from the 1 to the 2. It's going to be the tester here for the man they call the champ. Gonna bounce back up for this 2 ball. Looks like he may have a 2 to 11 billiard.
Yeah. 2-11.
Just like that.
Nicely done.
Up to 12 points now here in rack number 2. He's got a straight in shot here on the 2 ball, but the 3 ball is somewhere in another galaxy.
Oh, maraming haran dito. Ito rin itong 5 tsaka 7.
Might be going for the 2 into the side and trying to power or just drop the cue ball in.
Ayan, para lumapit lang.
He found a way to get there too.
Yeah. Perfect speed.
Efren now at 14 here in rack number 2. The 4 ball is in a problematic spot as well.
Oh,
but he left the 3 ball hanging. You can see the reaction there from the champ. So he's stuck at 14. Ronnie Alcano now looking at what Efren's plan was to get to that 4 ball. Now he's going to have to keep the cue ball within this area as well. He's actually going to try to free it up. But he's now playing into a safety shot here for Efren. Not quite sure if that's safe enough because Efren does have a kick. Might even see enough of this 4 ball to hit it square. Efren at 14. He might actually make this 4.
Yeah, on the corner pocket.
Yeah.
Needs to be careful not to get stuck there.
No, he's just going to go,
Safe.
play a safety here. I don't see how Ronnie's going to get out of this one, though. He can play this up table on the short rail and play it with spin. Probably even go 2 rails if he can do that. He's looking up table. He's also looking at... AJ's pointing out something here like a two rail bank or 2 rail kick down table. Ronnie's gonna go to the long rail.
Wow,
3
nicely done.
rails. And Efren can snip this in though.
Yep. Can thin this 4 on the side.
Efren Reyes, 65 years old, still at the top of his game. His route to the semifinals was through Jericho Banyares yesterday, but Efren missed the whole 4 ball.
Yep.
That was against Jericho Banyares yesterday, and he just dealt the youngster a lesson on how to play rotation by winning 5-1. This, of course, now is a race to 6. So Ronnie's not going to respot the ball. He's going to shoot it from where it is. Into the side. And he lands perfectly on the 5.
Yeah, he cleared the 6. Nicely done.
You have to be really focused playing against the guy that you patterned your game after. I mean, he said this in several interviews. The guy he really looks up to the most here
It's the guy right there.
is the guy he's going up against. And I remember when they were doing the doubles, when we were doing the 10-ball doubles just a few weeks ago, he would consult Efren on every shot, even if he knew already what to do. What would be the comfortable path for the champ? They were partners a couple of weeks ago. Now they're trying to beat each other for the right to make it to the final against Livan Corteza. And Ronnie Alcano is now up to 42. Going on 52.
Last ball.
And Ronnie Alcano has picked up a 2-0 lead
2-0 lead.
in this race to 6. And Efren has made some fundamental mistakes here.
Yun na nga.
Missing a thin shot on the 4, coming up short on the shot on the 3 ball. Well, we all know that the champ sometimes starts off this way, but then just finds a way to bounce back. So
Oo,
2-0.
medyo maaga-aga pa. So race 6 tayo dito sa semifinals, no?
Yeah. That is, of course, Angel giving it over to Claudine.
Still a long way to go. So pwede pang humabol si Efren Bata.
Right. Of course, the winner of this matchup, as we mentioned, goes up against Livan Corteza right after. So now, no time for rest, actually. They do have like 1 or 2 practice racks before they resurface for their final match. So our Sharks fans, how are you guys doing?
Yeah, we got a question from Mark Kimbrough. Do the players prefer this game over 9 ball or 10 ball?
It all depends on what part of the Philippines you're at. I mean, if you still go to the far-flung provinces like where Livan Cortez is from, like Davao, or where Anton Raga is from, like from Cebu. In fact, I was in Pampanga for a couple of months, and they were still playing this game just a few months ago.
Mm-hmm.
This was still the preferred game. And of course, there are some, you go to the urbanized areas of the Philippines, they probably still prefer 9 ball, 10 ball over rotation, but you still catch a few people, even the urbanized areas in the pool halls, still playing rotation.
Yeah.
And especially the older folk, like Ronnie's 42, and he started out as a rotation player before gravitating towards 9 ball, 10 ball, and the likes. This break is brought to us by Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Ropa Commercial, and Hard Times Sports Bar. There was a ball made on the break. The 1 ball went down. 2 ball is eclipsed, though.
Eclipsed by the 9.
Yeah. See if Ronnie's going to try to attack this off one rail. The 7's there, though.
Very ballsy.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
a foul, though.
foul,
That's
yeah.
a foul. So that being a foul, the 2 ball's going to come back up.
Kaya sabi ko very ballsy yun dahil yung 7 kasi
yeah.
nakaangat eh.
2 ball does come back up, and Efren's got ball in hand from behind the head string. The imaginary head string, of course. And architect Eric Salud actually does have a thread with him
Yan.
to identify the head string if it is needed.
Sabi ko na nga ba sinulid yung hawak na
Yes.
kahapon.
Yeah, because his father and my father are both architects. My father actually walks around with a plumb bob.
Plumb bob? What's a plumb bob?
It's a plastic thread. They used to measure, I think, water.
Oh, okay.
So Efren goes the other way with that 2 ball and makes it. He's off and running here in rack number 3. Avoids some balls and might have over-rotated for the 4, though. Yeah, this is not where he wanted to land on the 4, that's for sure, because there is no available pocket for the 4. If he can cheat the pocket behind the 11 and 14, that's going to be the greatest shot I've ever seen. He's going to try it. Oh, he was so close. And he breaks up one of the problem balls. Ronnie Alcano back at the table. Clean shot on the 4. Can't get to the 5, and the 6 might not be available at the moment.
Yeah, so pwedeng i-address yan siguro later sa 5.
Yeah. All depends on how Ronnie lands on the 5 to address this 6-10 clump. Ooh, ran into the 11. Well, this gives him some kind of an angle to get to the 6, though, if he puts a little bit of under on the cue ball. Am I sounding like Jeremy Jones again? That's not the intention.
May pagka.
I'm trying to go, just trying to go a little nasal. There you go. This is the Jeremy Jones sound.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's more like it. So what Ronnie's going to do is he's going to clip this 5 ball. It's not the intention, guys. It does not address the 6, though.
So he may play safe.
Or a bank.
Or a bank. Yeah, that's right.
Ronnie Alcano has kept the Magician at bay at the moment, winning the first 2 racks in this race to 6. There's the bank shot.
Wow.
Oh, but he scratches.
Oof. Yun lang.
The 7 ball's going to come back down to the spot. And for the second time in this rack, Efren Reyes is going to have the cue ball in his hand from behind the headstring. I'll make that the 6 ball. Yeah, the 6 ball was the object ball. 6 ball comes back up. He made the 2 ball from this spot earlier with the 15 in the area. And does the same thing with the 6. And he's going to come very, very close to the 7.
Oof.
He can still play this. In fact, he might even play the 13 at the same time. Just played the 7 straight.
Now he is online.
Yeah. 8 ball goes into the corner and he can hold for the 9.
Or the side.
Yeah. Well, if he goes for it in the side, he's going to have to make the cue ball travel a bit. So it all depends on his preference now.
He's a bit straight on the side.
Oh, there you go. That's nice.
Just a little draw. Stun draw.
Runs into the 11 and clears it from the path of the 14 as well. He's going to need that ball later on. Up to 26 now. Going on 35. Going on 45. So the champ 3 balls away from registering his first win in the semifinals. Up to 45, and this is going to be a bump going to the other long rail. At the 56, Efren's got this 12 ball to take rack number 3. So Efren Reyes is finally on the board. He's still flexing that right arm as if it's sort of not yet warmed up completely.
Siguro, yun na nga.
Yeah.
Siyempre, hindi na tayo bumabata.
Yeah, Claudine is warmed up though, and so is Angel.
And so is Eric Salud.
He's going to be warming up with the rack, of course, as we thank our friends.
Yes, of course, we would like to thank Bugsy Promotions, Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aquavi, Mudcakes by V Lugaw, ang lugaw ng Cubao, kay Karex Kayanong ng Target on air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Bounce Apparel, Music Avenue, Vehement All About the Process, Lulu's Apple Pie since 2000, Dehadista and Llamadista Sports Bar in Quezon City, Outsville, Magic Chalk, JB Cases, Thoroughbred Layer Tips, Billiard Planet, Hard Times, Ropa Commercial, and of course, Puyat Sports.
And so how is everybody doing out there? It is now almost, well, a little past 5 p.m. in the Philippines. And I'm sure you guys are watching from all around the world. Yes, AJ?
Like Robin Hood Cruz, Sir Noel, the man with 100 voice, and Sir AJ, the man with 100 safe to say.
I gotta love it. Well, Efren is now breaking. This break is brought to us by Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Ropa Commercial, and Hard Times Sports Bar. Something went down. Was the 1 followed by something?
Yeah, parang dalawa ata yan, ha?
I'm gonna
Not sure.
wait for Eric Salud to declare the score. Efren does see a part of this 2 ball. Not quite sure if it's makeable though, but this would be an easy safety for him.
Yeah, it's better to play safe.
Yeah, according to our scoreboard, Efren's got 7, which means it was the 6 and the 1 that went down on the break. Yeah, Efren's thinking about this. Not quite sure if he has an offensive option here on the 2, or you can just pin this against the 4 just like that. Ronnie can't follow the path. The spot is not occupied too. Ronnie's going to try to take this. Going around
Wow.
3
Look
rails
at
just
that.
to make contact. Wow, nicely
Very
done.
crafty. A very crafty shot from Ronato Alcano.
So Efren's going to send the cue ball back to where it was. Again, in the sport of rotation, or in the variant of rotation, no jump shot is allowed. And masses are only allowed off the rail, or if the object ball is partially seen. So this will take a while. This rack's going to take a while. There are a lot of tie-ups here as well. Got the 7 and the 14. And then the 11 and the 13. So this is going to go back and forth a bit.
So welcome Rosankima Rasel from India. It's 2:50 p.m. there.
Oh, good afternoon then.
Is pool
Oh.
big in India?
It could be. Imran Majid is actually not from India. He's from London, but they call him the Maharaja.
The Maharaja. Yeah.
And Efren just barely gets a piece of the two. It could be, really. Because pool is big all over the world. And India is the second most populated country in the world. So
That's right. Second to China?
yeah, it's probably not a far-flung possibility that billiards could also be good, could also be like a favorite sport in some places of India. Of course, I can't answer that because I have not been to India. Oh, this is a shot that Efren played yesterday
Ooh.
against Jericho Banyares, but Ronnie does not get it to go.
Good attempt, though.
Yeah, and he's just going to tell Ronnie, put it back on the spot, it's too near. So Efren relinquishes his turn, gives Ronnie control of the cue ball from behind the head string, and our referee, Eric Salud, is going to replace the 2 ball on the spot and requesting to clean the cue ball as well. You notice that Eric Salud does not wear the gloves. He actually has a whole towel with him.
Yeah. From Outsville.
Yeah. Oh, is that the Outsville towel? Wow.
Yeah.
Cue ball on the spot, sitting duck.
Ooh, daming
Yeah.
daming binangga dun.
Cleaned up most of the problems, actually.
And an open shot on the 3.
Yeah, getting to the 4 ball. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic down there.
Yeah, but it's safe to say that there's no problem in this rack.
There's your first safe to say of this match. You heard it first. Ronnie now at 7. I'll make that a 2. Now at 9, from 5 to 9. Still okay on the 5 ball.
Still okay.
Next object ball is the 7. Up to 14.
Everything is online for a run out.
A run out for Ronato.
Or a run out to 60.
So already looking at how he's going to get to the 10 ball. Or is he bothered about getting to the 8? Yeah, the 8 doesn't pose any problems, really. Now he is looking at the 10. Currently at 21, Ronato Alcano.
Nicely done. Look at that.
Yeah, he's too near the 9,
But,
though.
yeah.
Not quite sure if he has an offensive option for this 9. The cue ball, if he does try, the cue ball's going to go everywhere.
He's going to play safe here. Maybe using the 10.
And he's got to go behind his back on this shot. That's actually a good result given the circumstance. I believe that Efren might be able to see part. Did Eric Salud say covered?
Yeah, by the 11.
No, but if he did not declare covered, that means part of the 9 is seen. Therefore, Efren can swerve. If part of the 9 is seen and the referee doesn't say covered, he can swerve. But Efren's going to nip what's left of the 9.
Nicely done.
Oh, look at
Look
this.
at
Wow,
that.
using the 13 as a blocking ball as well. Or as a breaking ball.
Kaya na-surprise ako kanina, yung 4 hindi niya na pinahan.
No, but that was just an unforced error.
Yeah.
Ronnie using the touch.
Soft kick.
Oh, it's not
Will
going to
it
get there.
No. So,
Efren's going to request for a spot.
yep.
And Efren's got a 99% accuracy rate from the spot. In all his years of playing rotation. Boy, this is now a cleanable table.
Dito ata nakuha ni Mananabas yung mga jerky movements, no?
No, but Efren, when he's planted already, he's pretty much straight in. There you see? He's pretty much straight in. He's locked in. Efren now to 37. Requiring, I believe, 2 more balls. Let's see if my math is right. 37 to 49. No, he requires 3. 49. So last 2 balls. Oh, last ball already. Yeah, that's going to give him past 60 if he gets the 13 ball. And he does.
Ayan na nga.
We are tied at 2 racks apiece.
Tied at 2. At na safe to say na nga daw sabi nila Jeffrey Fabi.
That this is Efren. He's the only one
Robin Hood Cruz.
that is immune to the safe to say.
Nako na safe to say daw si Ronnie.
Oh, yeah. Ronnie, however, has been victimized on several occasions by AJ's magnificent curse.
Yun na nga.
Tied
And
at
we
2.
are tied at 2 apiece. And of course, we would like to thank Bugsy Promotions, Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aquavi, Mudcakes by V Lugaw, ang lugaw ng Cubao, kay Karex Kayanong ng Target on Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Bounce Apparel, Music Avenue, Vehement, All About the Process, Lulu's Apple Pie since 2000, Dehadista and Llamadista Sports Bar in Quezon City, Outsville, Magic Chalk, JB Cases, Thoroughbred Layered Tips, Billiard Planet, Hard Times, Ropa Commercial, and of course, Puyat Sports.
Yeah, thank you to our friends at Puyat Sports, especially Mr. Puch Puyat, for continually supporting the events of Bugsy Promotions and Sharks. And speaking of Sharks, here's the biggest one of them all. Efren the Magician.
The Daddy Shark.
He's the Grand Shark.
The Granddaddy Shark.
So this is now rack number 5, Efren to break. Brought to us by Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Ropa Commercial, and Hard Time Sports Bar in Quezon City. The 1 ball went down. No shot on the 2, though, and there is no push out in rotation. So this will be a respot now. Efren gave up his turn to Ronnie. And is the spot occupied? If it is occupied by the 13, Ronnie has to either find a way to snip at this or play it off a kick. Looks like he can get a piece of this from the left side.
Yeah. But does it offer anything?
Well, if he can push the 2 ball into the pile that contains the 9 and the 11 and use some left spin to navigate around and probably use the 12, 5-12 or the 10 as blocking balls, then he could be onto something.
Ito na, ang retiradong babaero kasama natin ngayon, ha? Ganda ng nakalagay sa t-shirt niya. Basta mabango, kainin mo. Gusto ko ng ganyang shirt.
Yeah.
Ayun.
He's got a kick 13 to 14, almost scratched though. So Efren now is looking at a kick shot at this 2. And the referee did not declare covered. Looks like Levan Corteza has made his way up here to where we are. Yeah, he's gonna join us.
Van.
Yeah. We're get another microphone, I guess.
Yeah. Isa pang mic.
Ano? Isa pang mic. Eric. Nandito si Banban, isa pang mic. Yeah, we will have Levan Corteza up very shortly here. So I will break my English speaking for the moment. Oh, there you go. Gonna have a picture taken here with Noel Cachapero and Levan Corteza. And he is now joined us, the Slayer, Levan Corteza. Kamusta? Into the finals, ha? Banban, ha?
Ito, mabuti naman Noel.
Ito. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Ito,
Is the microphone on?
yes, hello. Ayan.
There you go. Levan Corteza through to the final. Okay, ganda ng laban mo kanina tong against Anton Raga. Nakauna ka na dun pero hinabol ka ng dulo, ah.
Oo, kaya nga inaano ko lang kanina talaga na sana mapaboran no sa bola. At yun, stay focused lang din sa laro.
Ito sa laban natin na nakikita kayo dito, si Ronnie nakauna, naka 2-0. Grabe naman yung tira doon ni Efren, no? Ginamit pa yung 13 para makapasok yung 2. At parang diesel ang simula ni Efren kanina, no?
Oo, ano rin to, ito yung namin sa rotation talaga, no?
Diyos.
Pinaka-idol namin. Napaka-creative nito. Lalo po yung mga tira na mga hindi pa nakikita.
Oo.
Nakikita mo sa kanya.
Pati mga sa pang takas niya sa safety, ginawa niya kay Banyares kahapon, yung nag-cross bank siya na yung 5, nakadikit yung 5-6, na-cross bank pa niya yung 5, yun, hindi namin nakita yun. Ito, simpleng kombinasyon lang to, 3 papuntang 7, pero hindi na gawa ni Champ.
Kasi hindi kasi diretso din yung Noel, ano? Missable din yung position ng bola kasi medyo tabingi siya.
Ito, diskarte na ngayon dito ni Alcano. May bank shot siyang available sa 3 kung nanaisin niya, pero may tago rin ito.
Pwede, babang niya yung 3, pababanggay niya sa 4.
Yan na yung bank shot. Sakto, eh. Sino llamado rito? Tingin mo, saan nilalaro Saan nilalaro ban?
Well, ako masasabi ko lang dito, conforme rin kasi Noel, ano? Conforme doon sa position ng bola. Saka kung sino si swertehin. Kasi nakikita ko sa dalawa naglalaro ngayon, si Alcano at saka si Mr. Efren Reyes. Pareho sila maganda nilalaro.
Kay Ronnie.
Paswertihan na lang sa bola.
Swabing-swabe. Maganda pa ang paghahanda niya para sa 5. Actually, wala nang problema itong mesa
Yung 9 na lang.
9 na lang, ano? Pero yung 9 available din dito sa kabilang corner kung saan niya tinitira yung 5. Wants the ball to stop. Pero umabante, na-dispabor pa papunta sa 7. Pero yakang-yaka na itong mga ganito, ano?
No, mo iniisip ni Ronnie yung paano niya mai-prepare yung cue ball niya dun sa 7-8.
Naisipin mo ngayon, ikaw nasa finals ka na ngayon. Isa sa dalawang world champion na makakalaban mo. Anong klaseng paghahanda ginagawa mo ngayon sa isipan na alam mo kahit kanino ka na matatapat dito, masasabi natin, dihado ka di ba?
Sa akin lang din, gagawin ko lang ang lahat ng aking makakaya. And then, sana sure tayo sa bola.
Marami nagtatanong, may mga foreigner nagtatanong, ito bang rotation na to hanggang ngayon uso pa rin ba sa Pilipinas? Ang sagot ko, oo, pero ikaw mas babad Ano bang masasabi mo? Sikat pa rin ba itong rotation sa Pilipinas o na-overtake na 9 ball, 10 ball?
Sa ngayon, ang most of nilalaro ngayon ng mga player dito sa Pilipinas, 9 ball, 10 ball.
9 ball, 10 ball,
Karamihan 10 ball ang nilalaro ngayon. Itong rotation, conforme na lang sa mga players, kung pagka nagkaya yan, nagkamula, gusto mo, rotation tayo, or 10 balls tayo, gano'n.
At saka naalala ko rin kasi yung kwento rin ni Anton Raga, di ba? Bata pa si Anton di ba? Siyempre, panahon na niya, medyo 9 ball, 10 ball na uso, pero nagsimula rin siya sa rotation kasi galing probinsya.
Yes, yun na nga. Kaso lang, kanina nga, sabi nga niya, na medyo hindi rin maganda nilalaro niya.
Kombinasyon. Para kay Ronnie, parang may mission si Ronnie dito.
Kasi yung hinahabol yung 9 Noel, kasi malayo, yung 8 and 9, kalayo. So, kailangan niya, paano niya mapapapunta yung cue ball doon, mapababa niya yung cue ball doon.
Mukhang hindi naman siya diretso dito sa pabatak of 1-2 rails. Sa kabilangan niya kukunin. Sabi kasi doon siya available. Kanda naman ng tirang yan.
Kanda ng tira.
Doon siya available talaga. Lusot pa sa 15 ito. Yan lusot na lusot sa 15. Nasaan na ba si Ronnie ngayon? 47 last 2. Papuntang 56 na siya sa tiran to. Saan na yung G's? Naku, ito pa naman last ball niya. Kailangan niya yung banda.
Paboritong tira ni Mr. Alcano.
Bank shot, tama. Tapos si Ronnie lumalabad sa Amerika sa bank shot, mga bank shot tournament. No problem para dito kay Ronnie Alcano. Nakuha niya ulit ang abante kontra kay Efren Reyes. 3-2 race to 6 dito sa labanan na ito. Kung titignan mo ngayon sa nilalaro ng dalawa, siyempre idol natin lahat si Efren. Pero si Ronnie may kagalingan din dito I mean, sa tinitiran lang ngayon dito sa rotation, sino llamado sa laban na ito?
Sa ngayon, hindi ko masasabi Noel kung sino llamado kasi although score naman na dikit lang din. 3-2. May score. And ang problema na lang dyan, kung sino yung magkaka-error.
Siyempre, nakakarami na kanina di ba?
I hope na maka-recover ka si Champ Efren Reyes.
Ito siyempre, nung una mo nakalaban si Efren sa rotation, anong nakita mong katangian niya kaagad?
Mas marami kang matututunan pag ito si Efren Reyes yung makakalabom sa rotation kasi yung mga hindi namin alam tira.
Oo, napapauso niya.
Makikita mo sa kanya at saka yun nga, habang tumitira siya, pinapanood namin tapos pinag-aaralan namin.
Kinakwento kay AJ kanina, karamihan kasi ng mga tatanong mo, sino ba yung una mong iniidolo sa bilyar? Karamihan, siguro 90% sasagot nila si Efren. Ako, sagot ko, una ko napanood at nasaksihan talaga na magandang laro, si Amang Parika. Especially sa rotation. I'm sure napanood mo na si Amang Parika rin dati.
Ayos, napanood ko na yung laro ni Mr. Parika.
Nung nandito pa siya sa Pilipinas. Tapos syempre, mga rotation din na laban ng araw ni Rodolfo Luat at saka yung pumanaw na Dodong Andam.
Puro rotation,
Yan yung mga inuna nating idolo. Siyempre, nung panahon yun na kasi, nung lumabas, 9 ball, 9 ball talaga.
9 ball,
Uso.
10 balls na.
Oo, yung 10 ball
May
nga parang
8 balls
bago na,
pa.
may 8 balls pa, tama. Yung isa sa paborito event naman ni Efren, yung 8 balls. Pero itong rotation, siya talaga halos nagpasikat dito eh.
Kasi nung kabataan din ni Efren, nasabi nga niya sa akin, lahat daw ng mga magagaling noong araw, kapag dinayo daw siya,
Mm.
tinatanong daw kung ilang taong ka na. Sinabing
Mm.
25.
Mm.
Sige, bigyan kita 25, kunin mo. Nagkwento siya nung araw.
Talaga?
Pero talo pa sa kanya.
Ganun ha.
Oo.
25, may partida siya, hanggang 25 lang siya.
Oo, yung kalaban.
Oo.
Grabe kung maglaro si Champion nung araw sa rotation.
Meron nga, naalala ko, hindi ko alam kung yung record niya sa rotation, parang 27 na sunod-sunod na panalo. Di ba? Sa rotation.
So sabi ko, ganun pala yun, champ, ano? Tatanungin mo ko ilang taon.
Oo.
Oh, yung mga bata, tinatanong ko.
So ako may pag-asa pa ako kasi 50. Hindi pala. Dapat batang-bata talaga kalaban. Dahil ito kahit sa Davao, ngayon, uwi kang Davao, rotation pa rin talagang nakikita mong laro. Siyempre may mga 9 ball, 10 ball, mas lalo pag nasa syudad ka. Pero kunyari, lalayo ka ng konti, mga panabo, mga ganon.
Yeah, mga rotation.
Rotation na, di ba? Yun ang sinasabi ko sa mga ibang foreign nating mga nanonood dito. Kasi parang para sa kanila, hindi normal ito eh. Pero tayo sa ating mga Pilipino, normal na laro ito sa atin eh.
Yes, itong rotation napaka-normal na sa atin.
So
dito,
ngayon,
nakakadagdag dito sa larong rotation, Noel, para at malaman ng ating mga viewers. Dito, ito yung training ng mati-training yung cue ball mo rito, yung skills.
Correct.
Kasi maraming estilo, marami ang cue ball, marami kang iiwasan.
Oo.
Hindi ka tulad sa 9 ball, 10 ball, open. Open shot, pagka planto, ubos sila ng ubos. Dito, may spot na tinatawag na spot.
Correct.
Pag nagkamali ka, pwedeng spot. May free throw.
Oo, tama. Pero isa pa ditong natutunan ko sa sa kakalaro na rotation, kumumbina, isa 'yon. At saka kick shot.
Kick shot.
Kasi bawal ang jump shot dito eh.
Bawal ang jump shot.
Ngayon, si Ronnie ngayon nang-uubos na ng mesa. Si Ronnie now up to 15. So maaga pa naman dito. Wala rin problema yung layout eh. Yun sabi mo sa swerte dapat sa bola eh. Si layout ni Ronnie to, paligpit na to eh.
Ito si Alcano, rotation player din to, Noel, ano? Makikita mo yung galaw ng cue ball niya, parang paikot-ikot lang. Pero nandun lagi, nakaposisyon, ano?
Ang ganda din ng latag dito eh. Walang problema sa traffic eh.
Hanggang 11 na lang siya, ano?
Oo, hanggang 11
balls,
na siya.
last 3 balls.
Nasa 36 na ngayon. Itong si Ronato Alcano. Talagang pagkakalabanin mo kasi si Efren, kailangan talaga pinakamagandang laro mo ever dapat ang labas mo.
As long na kung ibuhos mo talaga yung galing mo. Kasi hindi basta-basta yung mga kalaban.
Para si Jericho kahapon, parang pa-diesel yung simula ni Panday. Naiwan. Wala, napangiti na lang siya sa dulo.
At saka, ang unang-una doon sa lahat, yung race namin napaka-iksi.
Race to 5.
Game. Pag naunahan ka talaga, medyo mabigat.
Nako, si Ronnie doon pa naipit. Tama na yung safe to say mo, AJ, lumayo ka na. Safe to say na naman yung kaibigan mo. Nabalik tuloy dito si Champ. Pero hindi madaling tira to. Baan pa na? Para kay Champ.
Dito mo mapapanood yung mga experience na gagawin mga tirang gagawin ni Champ Efren.
Nilayo na lang.
Medyo napahina nga lang, Noel, ano? Makakabalik pa si Ron eh. May tira.
Pero ang tanong dyan, may opensa ba to?
Meron. Ito, tingin ko, ipi-placing ni Ron. Lalagay niya yung cue ball pwedeng sa 13. 3 race niya. O dito sa gilid, pag-ihiwalayin.
Yan. East to west. Kitang-kita yung cheese para dito kay Champ. Pero mukhang
may dublete si Efren dito, no? May bank.
may bank. Ang tanong dyan, kahit na pag nag-bank ka sa corner, yun, dun lang talaga lilitaw yan.
Pwede niya ilagay yung cue ball sa 13 ball. Pwede sa mga tira sa 11.
Titignan natin yung magic ng magician. Sinefty na. Doon nga nilagyan dapat sa 11. Ang ganda naman, no?
Nakita mo yung mga experience.
Grabe naman. Ano lusot ni Ronnie dito? Letter Z.
Ayun, pwedeng kung dumikit mo yung cue ball, mas wala nang pwede sa ilalim.
Two
pwede
rails,
ilalim,
oo. Papuntang G's. Pero dapat sakto gagamitin niya pati pectus dito ni Ronnie. Dapat sakto. Kagandahan naman dito rin, hindi siya ball in hand pag nag-foul siya. Babalik yung bola yung object ball sa spot. Tapos yung pamato nga, babalik ulit sa likod ng head string.
Medyo hindi madali itong tira.
Oh! Two rails nga yata ito, Van.
Mamasi siya rito. Mamasi.
Hindi rin. Talaga, wala. Nadali siya ni Champ.
Buga nalak.
Oo, nalak talaga.
Mr. Reyes.
Sa kung gaano kalayo yung pinanggalingan ng safety yun, napakaganda. Wala na to, ligpitable na ito para kay Champ. Na nasa zero pa si Efren, so kailangan niya lahat ito. Wala nang kaproblema yung layout dito, Ban.
Naka-planto na lahat.
Planto na. So pa yun talaga yung sinasabi. Panuorin niyo po yung pamahato kung paano tumatakbo para dito kay Efren. Nung una ko napanood si Efren nung bata ko, hindi pa ganyan karami tuldok ng bola. So hinuhula na, paano natin napapaikot yan? Nung mga bandang, nasa World Pool Championship na siya 1999, doon ko nakita yung bolang maraming tuldok. Doon ko na naintindihan yung yung mga paikot. Kasi kinikwento nga sa akin yung dati ni Johnny Archer, ni Thomas Engert na daw yan parang teaching tool daw yan. Uy! Napangiti na lang si Champ doon. Hindi talaga kanya tong rack na to. Teaching tool daw kasi yung pamatong yan, kaya maraming tuldok para mapakita sa mga viewers yung kung gaano kahirap din yung ginagawa nito mga professional natin. Ronnie, last ball on the 14 to take a 4-2 lead against Efren Reyes. Safe to say na si AJ pa rin. 4-2.
Well, binabati ko nga pala ng happy birthdays.
Boss.
Ang pinaka-boss natin,
Yes.
si Boss Perry Mariano.
Yan.
Happy birthday po, boss. More birthdays to come.
Marami. Sinasabi ko nga kay kanina nung binati namin ni AJ, hindi niya kailangan magka-party para malaman na mahal siya ng buong community natin. Grabe daming natulungan na tao nito si Boss Perry Mariano talaga.
Ibang klase yan.
Oo. Yung mga nadi-discover niya, nade-develop niya ng mga bilyarista, di ba? Kung may nakita mo yung mga dumaan sa kanya talaga, yung mga galing wala, natulungan niya. Tingnan mo ngayon, world class na.
Marami siya natutulungan, lalo sa mga pool players.
Oo. And of course, pasalamat na rin tayo sa Puyat Sports, kay Boss Puch Puyat.
Puch Puyat, kumusta na po kayo dyan, sir?
Marami rin natutulungan din ito, especially sa billiards community. Alam naman natin dito sa ating billiards community, tayo lahat isa lang layunin talaga. Isang pamilya, isa lang ang layunin. At alam naman natin na itong mga events na ginagawa rin ng Bugsy Promotion sa Sharks, malaking tulong ang Puyat Sports din dito.
Napakalaking tulong po talaga.
So ito nga, Ronato Alcano trying to break for the hill. 4-2 ang kanyang abante. At of course, yung mananalo rito, makakasama ang ating katabi rito ngayon na si Livan Corteza maglalaban sa final. So may mga bumabati ata sa iyo, Ban?
Siya po, nagpapabati itong ating isang Shark Fanatics fans na si Apple Sarmiento. Happy birthday sa iyo, Apple. Happy birthday, Apple. 13 points already. At si Livan Corteza mukhang magpapaalam na muna sandali rito. And that break is brought to us by Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Ropa Commercial, and Hard Times. Good luck kay Livan Corteza in the finals. At mamaya daw, sagot daw niya longganisa mo, AJ. Sagot ni Banban ng longganisa natin mamaya.
No? Win or
Aba,
lose yan.
alright.
Win or lose yan, di ba? Win or lose. Idol
Alright.
natin si Livan Corteza. So ngayon, magre-relax na siya at maghahanda na kasi breaking for the hill na. Itong si Ronnie Alcano
Ronnie
and 13
Alcano.
points kaagad on the break. Pero he will relinquish the table to Efren despite the fact that he made 3 balls on the break. And it looks like I'll go back to speaking in English now again.
Yeah. Sayang kanina yung ano, no? Yung
13 ball.
Oo.
Or was that 13? 11 ball.
11
Yeah.
ball. So sabi nga sa comments na regaluhan pa
Yeah.
ng isang rack.
Good contact there. Coming from Efren. That's another thing also. When I started playing 9 ball, I wasn't aware that the ball had to hit a rail because of rotation.
Yun
Yeah.
na nga. Kaya rin siguro yung ibang mga nagna 9 ball, may tinatawag silang local rules,
Mhm.
'di ba? Yun
Yeah.
yun, 'di ba? Na hindi
No,
na kailangan.
But this is an international rule that you
Oo.
really have to
Yun.
hit a rail. But yeah, there's some here in the Philippines say, hey, you don't have to hit a rail because they started out
Nasanay
with
silang
rotation.
ganon.
Yeah.
That's right.
Good contact here by Efren. And he does not sell out the 3. That's a lot of advanced thinking on these kick safes. Remember, Efren's been at this game for decades already.
Yeah, tsaka tawag dito, should not discount na baka matalo na si Idol, 'di ba? Pwede pa siyang humabol.
Yeah. I mean, Efren's never down until the guy hits 6
That's
racks.
right. Down lang siya kung sinabi na ni Arnold.
Down. No, down is Efren if he gets hit by a safe to say. I mean, that's one of the things that's very hard to recover from. AJ Ong's safe to say. It's like the curse of curses. I mean, it will eclipse any pharaoh in Egypt.
Ano ba yun?
Yeah. Even the Sharks are now, the guys who were playing in the Sharks 9 ball showdown, when they hear the safe to say thing, they sort of shudder. Because it's like a death sentence.
Pero hindi nila naririnig kapag sinasabi natin.
And there's some who watch the tape back, though.
Yun lang. Whoops, 9 balls.
Oh my goodness, what a shot by Efren.
Wow, wowie.
That was a kick from behind the 3 and rolled it all the way to the 9 and controlled the 3. And he can still see it.
Pwede. He can still nip at this 3 para mapapasok dito sa corner.
Yeah, now Efren's going deep into his bag of tricks. He is down 2-4 against Ronnie Alcano. This race to 6. And the guy who's benefiting the most from this is actually Livan Corteza because he gets to rest. And actually learn a lot about the table, learn a lot about how Efren is creating these shots, how Ronnie is manipulating the cue ball. That was not a potable shot on the 3. And Efren may have given up a 3-5 combination here to Ronnie Alcano.
Eto na lang yung key shot. And then pwede nang romachada tong si Ronnie.
Yeah, the table's kind of open already.
3 to the 5. And that's it. Bukas na ang mesa.
He is taking this time though, although it is lined up properly. How about getting to the 3 ball as well after the contact on the 5? Because the cue ball is going to go to the other side of the table.
Yeah. Yung nga inisip mo dito, paano niyang ko-control tong 5?
Yeah. Unless
yung 3, rather.
Or even the cue ball. Let's see if all the elements fall together on this shot. Oh, he's just opting to bank it.
Wow, look at that.
That was an Efren shot by Ronnie Alcano, and he is in command.
At nasa kanya ngayon yung recipe kung paanong manalo against Efren Bata Reyes.
Yeah.
Wala pa ata siyang nami-miss na the bank. Isa lang ata.
Yeah, there was
Hinali pa.
one, but
Oo.
that was also half safety. And
That's it.
Ronnie's on a roll here.
That's it.
Yeah, this table's you can declare it if you wish.
Yeah, for the hill. It's safe to say.
Okay, you heard it first.
And it's safe to say.
Oh, there he said it again. It's one of
Hindi,
those.
kasi wala naman ang problema dito. It's a very, very makeable run out.
It's like, the plague coming.
Plague kami talaga.
Like
Ginawang plague.
Hurricane Katrina, stuff like that.
Huwag naman. Tsunami
When
bigla.
AJ says safe to say, you know.
Maybe not
I-
for this man because this man's playing very, very well
Oh boy,
tonight.
no one is safe from your safe to say. It's a good shot though on the 5. Control the cue ball to get to the 6. And Ronnie's getting all of the low-colored balls right now. Efren knows he still has a chance. One miss by Ronnie because of the safe to say.
This guy's not gonna miss. He's playing very well. Very well. But he missed on the 6. And yeah. Going back. Well, the plague is on, man. The plague is on. Oh my lord. That was
Wow, that's the 2006 world champion he just put his curse on. Now Efren to the table. Still lands okay on the 7.
the plague did it again. So,
Yeah. My
oh
goodness.
my lord.
How do you do that? I mean, I just want to know. There should be a science behind
I don't know, man.
the safe to say. Really, look at the way Efren just used the 11 ball to ensure the 7. I mean, these are pros already. And they still get hit with the safe to say. Last 3 balls now for Efren.
I gotta go down and say sorry to Ronnie.
Oh, Ronnie's going to hit you with a cue stick.
Super nega strikes ni Romel.
My goodness, really?
Sir Romel sure breed.
It's just uncanny, really, how AJ can actually do this even to the pros. That's his 6th one or 7th one today.
What?
He got Anton Raga, and now he's going to get Ronnie Alcano. No, 7th one for the tournament. Second one for the
okay,
day.
okay.
Yeah, 5 yesterday. Because there were more matches. And Efren is going to strike back now.
So that's it, right?
Yeah, Efren is within striking distance again, just down 1 rack after the safe to say against Ronnie Alcano.
Yun. At muntikan na nga pupunta sa hill itong si Ronnie Alcano at nakabawi naman itong ating champion na si Efren Bata Reyes. And syempre bago magsimula ang susunod na laban, syempre maraming salamat sa Bugsy Promotions, Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V, Mudcakes by V, V Lugaw, ang lugaw ng Cubao, kay Karex Kayanong ng Target On Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Bounce Apparel, Music Avenue, Vehement, All About the Process, Lulu's Apple Pie since 2000, Dehadista and Llamadista Sports Bar in Quezon City, Outsville, Magic Chalk, JB Cases, Thoroughbred Layered Tips, Billiard Planet, Hard Times, Ropa Commercial, and of course, thank you to Puyat Sports.
So let's see if the safe to say curse happens again later on. But for now, Efren is going to be breaking here in rack number 8.
Don Vegher. Don Vegher. So now the commentator's moniker is the Plague.
Yeah.
The Plague.
You know, Don, he's
What?
when he says the magic words, safe to say, that's when it happens. I'm serious. It happens to the amateurs on a nightly basis, and now that we have the best pros in the country, it still affects them. There was a ball made on the break. The 1 ball is nowhere to be seen, so Efren's going to stay at the table with a layout that he can probably manufacture something out of. Immediate problems that we see here is the 7 ball. So he's safe until the 7 ball, actually, unless he starts
Yeah.
manufacturing right now.
Unti-unti niyang babaragin ito para kumlaro yung rack.
Yeah, but the thing is, there is nothing except the 6 ball that can do that right now. He can only start detaching the 11 and the 8 from the 6.
Kulit daw natin.
Yeah, who said that?
Sabi ni Arian Arode, kulit ng commentators. Tawa
Yeah.
sila ng tawa.
That's amazing, really. Then, if, for those of you who are new to Sharks and are watching or listening to AJ Ong for the first time, he's a really nice guy, brilliant commentator, but when he says the words safe to say, it's like a gravitational shift happens somewhere in the planet and it affects the shot of the players.
Pero di ko naman intention yun.
It's never his intention. That's true. It's never his intention. But the result is uncanny. Look at the way Efren just prepared for this 6 ball. And now because of his position on the 6, he can actually now attack the pile.
Tulusot naman tong sa is.
Yeah, the 6 is no problem. And he's going to be queuing
Yan,
with a lot of
setting
top
nga.
spin. And he's going to yank the 7 out. Oh, but comes
But
up.
the 11 ball is on the way.
Yeah, he wanted to put that 11 ball behind the 8 so he'd have a clear shot on the 7 at the side, but the shot was a lot weaker than it should have been.
Just a kick safety would do.
Yeah, but Ronnie's been playing very well. I think Efren didn't want Ronnie to come back to the table. Now he's got no choice. Unless Efren makes some kind of an offensive kick that's out of this world.
Maka may balat po siya. Sinubukan ko na po tingnan.
Yeah, it's probably underneath the skin, really.
I want to see Earl Strickland's reaction when he knew he got victimized by the safe to say.
That was the Z shot. AJ was commentating already.
Saan?
No, not the Z shot. That's long ago, though. This is a good
Pinanganak na pala
safety.
ako nun.
Yeah, this is a good safety here by Efren. There is a kick for Ronnie Alcano. Offensive kick, and he makes it. Does he
Wow.
get the 8 ball, though, as a reward? He does not.
Does not, but what is this? Is
That's
this
13.
13.
Yeah.
The kick combination, perhaps. 13 on the side.
Oh, that's going to be a tough one, though.
Yan yung tinitingnan niya ngayon.
Yeah. He does see a piece of the 8. Not enough to pot the 8, but if AJ's calculations are right, he may actually get a piece of the 8 to get into the 13. So this is going to be a very, very, very difficult shot. Ronnie does make contact. 13's coming around. Efren is going to be... Oh, he's going to make the 8. He fluked it.
Perfect on the 9.
Yeah. I was about to say Efren's going to be coming back to the table, but
Yeah,
that
but
8 just
the 8
kept
went
rolling.
in.
Yeah, the 8 just kept on rolling. Ronnie's still at 15, though. Still a lot of balls remaining.
Sure. Kita ba
He
naman
can
nata to?
still get that. He can still get that.
But not enough to pot the 10.
I don't know. That top angle has made us look like fools many times. If he goes down and plants on this run within the next 5 seconds, it's makeable. 1,
It's not. It's
2,
It's not on.
3, 4, 5. It's not on.
Yeah, it's not on.
Just wanted to make it official. He's gonna make us look like fools if he can make this, though. No, he's not gonna make it.
Just played safe.
There is a small hole between the 11 and 15 where the cue ball can pass. It's a very small hole.
Mukhang hindi naman nata kakasya. Hindi nga. Ayan, no?
He can make the cue ball pass. I'm not saying he can make contact with the 10, though.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe he can.
Kung pwede lang tumalon.
You know, Efren, I've not seen Efren perform a jump shot, really.
Parang meron atang documented na isang beses.
Maybe he used his playing cue.
Ewan ko lang,
yeah.
Ewan ko lang,
For me personally, I've never seen Efren make a jump shot.
Or si Earl ata yung...
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't put it past.
Sells out the 10.
Sells out the table in the process too.
Ayan na.
Yeah, Ronnie's. Go ahead, AJ.
Wala nang problema. Ayoko na. Baka mabash tayo dito.
Okay, I don't think Ronnie's gonna have any issues anymore here. What if I try it? I'll try it. I'll say, now this is safe to say that Ronnie Alcano is gonna get this rack. I'm just gonna try it.
Okay, you tried it,
I'll
not me,
try it,
okay?
Yeah. Okay. Because usually my curses are about length of game, not about result of game. That's it. Last ball.
Last ball.
See, it doesn't work with me.
Nagkataon lang yan.
No, it really doesn't work with me.
So there. Ronnie
Ronnie,
Alcano.
he's on the hill.
He's on the hill, that's right. Pero syempre, tingnan natin kung makakabawi pa itong si Efren Bata Reyes.
Of course, Ronnie made it to this point by beating Carlo Biado with that score yesterday,
Yes,
5-3 in the quarterfinals. And then Efren, of course, made it this far by just spanking Jericho Banyares 5-1.
5-1.
That was the most lopsided match in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, that's right.
It's also one of the rare times you actually see Jericho smiling ear to ear after losing.
Kumbaga parang hindi kawalan sa kanya.
Yeah,
Na okay lang, di ba?
He sort of got schooled by the master.
Yeah.
And there's the master right there. But don't count this guy out, right?
Of course.
He may be down by 2 racks. But if he gets the next 3, he's through to the finals.
Yeah.
And he hasn't really been, getting some optimal looks as well.
Yung kanina sa 8, kung hindi lang talaga pumasok yun or minumog yung 8 doon.
He would have gotten that.
Oo.
Yeah.
Sana tie tayo ngayon.
But again, Ronnie is playing well, and he's also getting a few lucky rolls.
Yun.
That's one of the most important parts
He's
of this
playing
game.
well
Yeah.
and pumapabor sa kanya.
Yeah.
Except, of course, for that kanina.
And if you do an unforced error count in this matchup, I think Ronnie's got 1 or 2. Effort's got like 4 or 5 already. Ronnie makes the 5.
And the 1 is seen. But no clear pocket.
Yeah, he's gonna have to play the 1-up table. Probably hide behind the 8. Let's see if he can do that.
Or
the 12.
this 12 ball.
Or play his favorite back shot. I'm not quite sure how he's gonna play the back shot because there is traffic there in the form of the 12. Actually, also looking at the table right now, there are no immediate issues, really. It's just a matter of getting from point A to point B. Oh, he tried to use the 3 to bank in the 1. That was creative, but he gets lucky with the result.
So yan na, spot na raw.
Yeah. Efren says he's not going to take it on. So the 1 ball goes back to the spot, and Ronnie Alcano has the cue ball from behind the head string. Yeah, there's no clear path for the 1. No clear combination either. Oh, but gets creative using the 6.
Tsaka sa larong ito, dito talaga lalabas yung yung pagiging creative mo nga,
Yeah,
diba?
yeah. I was talking to Levan Cortez also earlier outside. Say one of the things that I learned actually by playing rotation is to know how to combine balls.
Yun.
And that's something that you have to it's not a required skill when you're playing 9 ball or 10 ball, but it could be a required skill if
Yeah.
you're playing rotation.
Comes handy, very handy.
Ooh.
But misses the 1.
Question is, does the cue ball pass the 2?
I think it does not. Well, it looks like it does.
If it does, Efren can just
Yeah.
roll this and just try to control also the cue ball. It
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like it passes.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And he's going to use the rail too. I mean, that was death-defying.
Yeah.
That was a death-defying shot right there. So don't count out Efren yet. Although he is straight on this 2 and the 3 ball is right there. He can take the 3 ball up table.
That was hair thin.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Oh, he
8.
over rotated on the 3. It's either over rotated or that was a weak shot, but looks like he put everything he had into that. And Efren is not happy. Still get a piece of this 3. He's gonna send the cue ball up table.
I learned how to add numbers up to 61 because of rotation.
Who said that?
Robin
I'm
Hood
sure
Cruz.
that is actually a given.
Robin Hood talaga.
Yeah. Also, when you play darts, you think this is easy. Try playing darts.
To
'Cause
darts.
Yeah,
no?
you're going 501 backwards. You start out at 501 and you have to get to 0.
Grabe, yun na nga.
And your out has to be a double.
So, minus naman doon.
Yeah. That's why when they say 180 or something like that, that's minus 180 immediately. It's like you can get, I think the fastest in darts is what they call a 9-darter. Just
A
9 darts.
9-darter.
Yeah, to get from 501 to 0 in 9 darts. That's the
Mhm.
fastest. It's been done just a few times in history. So this is not declared covered. So Efren can actually masse this. It's not declared covered. And he's going to kick. Oh, he can see. Oh, he didn't make contact. Did not make contact. Ronnie's thinking if you shoot it from here or just put it back in the spot. I believe this is the 4th or 5th foul already for Efren. 4th foul of Efren in this match. If Ronnie Alcano can figure out the 4-9 clump, he can take this match.
Thank you, Tyler Lowridge.
What did Tyler say?
You guys are great commentators. Top-notch job.
Well, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And every now and then we slip back and forth into the Filipino language and go back to speaking English. But of course, for international events, it's one of our mandates. I get to speak English like 100% or close to it, and AJ gets to speak safe to says. Yeah, he gets to speak in the vernacular. Now, here's the thing: he can make the 3. It's not a problem. It's really getting to that 4-9.
A lot of draw, perhaps. Or
He's gonna attack
Ooh,
it.
look at
No,
that.
9 first. Oh, yeah. So looks like Ronnie has opened up the table enough. That, of course, is an actual ambulance passing by where we are. You can call this now, AJ. You just
Wag na, wag
look at
na.
the layout.
wag na.
Ronnie at 25, going on 33. Ronnie on 33, going on 42.
9 to the 10. Ilang bola na lang siya?
It's 3.
3 balls. So last ball niya, 11.
Ronnie on 42, going on 52.
2 balls away.
To create a showdown with Livan Corteza. This 11 ball will send Ronnie Alcano to the final.
So there we have it.
Ronnie Alcano is through to the final of the Sharks Rotation Showdown, and we will have that for you in just a few moments. I will go down to interview both gentlemen as AJ has the comm.
Okay, so up next will be Livan Corteza versus Efren Reyes. But first, we're going to have an interview with Noel Zarate, and we will be back in a few minutes.
And that's going to do it for semifinal match number 2. It is Ronnie Alcano defeating Efren Reyes. At unahin muna natin dito si Champ. Champ, medyo nung simula, pagpunta mo dun sa mesa, hindi na masyado tayong pinalad. Ano nangyari doon sa laban natin?
Siyempre, una ng bola na. Nakauna siya dyan. Tsaka napakaganda ng tirade niya. Kaya kahit anong gawin ko, lalo na kung Venus pa siya sa bola, mahirap manalo pagkagan. Tapos yung tira ko, walang kagandang masyado. Pero tinira niya napakagaling. Kahit na gumaling ang tira ko, wala pa rin panalo dahil puro siya ang tumitira.
Ano naman na may papayo mo kay Ronnie papasok sa finals kalaban si Banban?
Sabi ko, good luck na lang. At saka pagbuti mo, yung tinira mo sa akin, gawin mo rin sa kalaban mo.
Si Champ po yan. Ngayon, Ronnie, alam naman natin, pagkalaban mo si Champ, dapat extra special lang iyong madadala. Ano naman masasabi mo sa inyong laban kanina?
Ayun nga, sabi nga ni Champ, medyo nakauna ako sa score. Siyempre, ang player, pag nakauna sa score, makukumpiyansa siya sa paglalaro kaya ganun.
Ngayon, kalaban mo si Livan Corteza sa final. Alam naman natin, si Banban, madalas mo na nakakalaban dati. Ano naman ang masasabi mo kay Banban?
Siyempre, kami niyan medyo matagal na rin hindi naglaban. So, may the best and win na lang.
Well, congratulations once again to Ronnie Alcano. Of course, it's an honor to have the greatest of all time, the GOAT, Efren Reyes. Champ, baka may gusto kang batiin bago tayo magpaalam.
Papasalamat pala ako sa lahat ng mga nag-sponsor dito sa tournament na ito. At napakaganda. At happy birthday pala kay Boss Perry.
Happy birthday din, Boss Perry. Of course, Ronnie, may babatiin ka rin.
Siyempre, binabati ko po nga pala si Boss Pere, kaarawan niya ngayon. Happy birthday, Boss!
And of course, ilang sandali, ang finals na po natin sa ating Sharks Rotation Showdown featuring Ronnie Alcano versus Livan Corteza.